The secretary bent down and leaned on the desk. Suddenly, a large hand slapped her on the backside. She stared at her boss, shocked, thinking, I only made one mistake on a file and he's punishing me like this. But instead of resisting, she found herself starting to enjoy the feeling. When she got home that evening, she tried to get her boyfriend to slap her like her boss had, but it didn't feel the same. In fact, as they got intimate, her mind kept drifting to the image of her boss. Unable to shake the thought, she sneaked into the bathroom alone, using a brush to slap her own backside. But even that didn't bring the same sensation. That's when it hit her. Without realizing it, she had fallen deeply in love with her boss. This all stemmed from her childhood. She grew up with an alcoholic father who, whenever drunk, would lash out at her mother for no reason. The constant lack of safety in her home left deep psychological scars. One day, she stumbled upon a job ad for a law firm in the newspaper and applied for a secretary position. Her boss seemed to be a well-known lawyer, but behind the scenes, he was a quirky single man with a strange temper. On her first day at work, he claimed he lost a document and asked her to find it. Without hesitation, she spent the entire day searching through the trash. When she finally handed the document back to him, he said he no longer needed it. She was frustrated, but little did she know, this incident sparked something unexpected in her boss. After that, he started finding all kinds of reasons to make her life difficult, and she slowly got used to his eccentric behavior. Then one day, because she printed a file wrong, they had their first physical contact. From that moment on, they shared a quiet, unspoken connection, and the office was often filled with her quiet moans. However, when she finally mustered the courage to confess her feelings to him, she was met with a cold, dismissive rejection. The next day, he started ignoring her completely and even fired her. Heartbroken, she went home and agreed to her boyfriend's proposal, but the story didn't end there. Just before the wedding, she couldn't forget about her boss, so she decided to follow her heart and boldly went to see him. But he hesitated. He ordered her to place her hands on the desk and stay still, telling her to wait for him. He thought she would give up, but she remained unmoved, holding the position until the next morning, even wetting herself in the process. People around her tried to convince her to quit, and even the media got involved, but she stayed resolute. She was determined to prove her love for him. In the end, her persistence won him over, and he accepted her feelings. They went on to live a happy, fulfilling life together.